What up? It's the voice of the unit, DJ Chaotic, representing that G unit. G unit. And you are tuned into the #1 podcast, the Right Now podcast. Pay attention to my brothers, JC and KJ. Y'all know what it is.
What's going on, everybody? This is Right Now podcast with JC and KJ.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody locked in and tuned in with us as we go ahead and start this episode. Hey, first off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been following us, that's been liking, following, sharing, doing everything we've asked you, even telling who?
Tell your best friend.
Y'all been telling everybody. So we appreciate you guys for that. Today's going to be a pretty good show. Me and KJ had a little adventure this past weekend, so we're going to recap on that as we touch on some subjects I want us to discuss as well, right? Next week, we've got a couple guests lined up, so make sure that you tap in with us for next week. Also, if you haven't, make sure you go back and watch a couple of episodes as well. We've had some good guests in these past weeks as well. KJ, anything you want to say before we get started, bro?
Nah, man. Sorry to the fans. I lied all the way through. Told you Knicks and the Wolves. I'm a liar.
That ain't happening.
If you put any parlays out based on that, my fault. Apologize. You know what I'm saying? My arm is itchy though, bro.
Your arm's itchy. Why your arm itchy?
I went and got a tattoo, fam.
He went and got a tattoo.
Went and got a tattoo. Little baby T-Rex with a pink bow. Pink, I guess they're scales. Is that what they're called on dinosaurs?
I don't know because they're not real.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what they are.
I think there's, I don't know. There's little spinies on the back. Those.
So you got a dinosaur tattoo.
Little baby dinosaur.
We're in Padre.
Padre.
What made you decide to go ahead and get a dinosaur tattoo?
So, okay. Why did I go at the time to go, or why did I get it in general? It's just two-part. Like I always, when I found out we had Bella, we decided that we were going to do dinosaurs. And it turns out she loves dinosaurs. So I asked her, what's her favorite dinosaur? The dinosaur that she liked a lot. We were watching Land Before Time. So they have a animated series, Land Before Time. She said a little chomper, little sharp tooth. So that's the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the little T-Rexes. So I got a little baby T-Rex, and then got the pink bow, pink stuff because those are girls. He just my little Bella tat. So the itch, you like your bitch? Must be dry. Probably need a lotion. But yeah, and then well, it doesn't help that drinking. And it doesn't help that the tattoo spot was right around the corner. And it doesn't help that, so typically when you go into a tattoo parlor, there's usually like some time between that. Maybe the artist is busy at the time, or the design's going to take a minute for you to kind of figure out and decide if that's what you want to do or not. But no, none of that. Tattoo shop right around the corner. Walked right in. I was like, "Hey, what's up with a little baby dinosaur with a little bow on top?" Pam said, "Give me about 5 minutes or so." Then you just think like, that's cat not gonna hit you back. Cool, crisis averted. But no. So I've been on this. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Kick. So following my commitments and staying true to those, and once I already went in there, I basically committed to that. So here it is right here. Baby Bella the dinosaur.
There it is. Baby Bella dinosaur. BBD.
BBD.
Poison. How'd you get it? Well, there you go. Hopefully she like dinosaurs for a while. Otherwise, still got a good story to tell.
Good story to tell.
Because you could have got her name or something like that.
I don't think I'm gonna do names.
I got you.
I would do like.
You would do animals
or symbols.
Mm-hmm.
I would do symbols, like something that like. Hopefully, you continue to like that thing forever, but something that like at that time that will always remind me Because you gotta explain names. You can be having over here.
Because you never have to explain a dinosaur.
You look like a sign-in sheet.
Never have to explain a dinosaur.
Nah, it's cute. Cute little dino.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have to. Maybe until she's grown and y'all make it like older.
Want the walker in front of it or something?
I was gonna put headphones on it too, but then it was like it's not 3D. So
yeah. No, that's cool though.
I like it though.
Yeah. So tat it up, tat it up. Got them both on forearm. Dino on one and a
panther on the other,
and a panther on another. Okay. There it is. That panther stand for anything?
Nah, panther. I just wanted
just Drew Hill. Okay. There it is.
Drew Hill. Man, speaking of Drew Hills, though, have you seen?
I have.
That's crazy.
They hit him with the Drew Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy, dog.
Yeah.
I'll just take the whooping, bro.
Yeah. But I do got a question for you, bro. Since we was on this little vacation at the beach, I noticed some things, and I was like, you know what? There's some things that these other folks are doing that black folks just don't do.
Facts.
You know, one thing was, I don't know if you saw them or not, but there was a bunch of campers out there. They was camping.
Like with tents and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tents, campers, all that.
I did notice that.
You know, black folks really in camping. That's kind of like voluntary homelessness.
I mean, if you really think about it, so is fasting. Fasting is voluntary starvation.
Yeah. I mean,
you get rich and you start fasting. Sometimes. It
depends on why you're
on the
doing
reasoning.
Why you're doing it.
It depends on why you're doing it. You're doing it on a spiritual aspect.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, I'm fasting.
Yeah. Another couple things I saw.
To follow back up, going in the woods, out there camping, not doing that. Too many bugs out there. Snakes, the unknown, wild animals.
Yeah.
Animals that you don't even account for.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm 100%, 200, 300, 400% solid on it.
What's some other things you think that us black folks ain't gonna do?
We're not going too far in the water.
We're not going too deep.
If you're getting in the water,
we ain't going too deep. Take a picture.
Too far.
Take a picture. We good to go. We good to go.
That's about it.
Yeah. No, we good, right?
I think we're probably at like, what would you say, calf?
No, I mean you can probably go. Depends on
knee.
Depends on really. I guess it kind of depends on how choppy, how wavy, how high. Because you could actually get out maybe to waist level.
Okay.
Just depending on how it is, and also depend on the chicks, what their hair like.
Fair.
Because you already know, like I know, them black chicks, y'all ain't getting them hair wet.
Knees.
If it starts splashing that hair,
no.
You got to get on, get the photo and go.
Get the photo and go. 1, 2, 3. Ah.
Yeah.
Hold
get
on,
the photo and go.
Look at this.
Yeah.
That's my foot's twisted too.
Yeah.
You can't see it though, but it's.
So what else? What else we got? Anything else to think of?
Let's see. Not getting into the water. I mean, and
so
continue piggyback on the water real quick though, because
I was going to touch on some things that maintain the water. Like I saw a bunch of people parasailing.
Okay. Now,
We're not parasailing.
May have been a little bit under the influence. And I thought about it.
You thought about it?
Thought about it.
Yeah, I've thought about parasailing. I've thought about skydiving.
Yeah, thought about it.
I've thought about a lot of stuff.
But then that would have to be like a dare, or it has to be like that exact moment. Like somebody like call me like, listen.
Yeah.
Faded.
Yeah.
You wouldn't dare.
No, I'm not skydiving. I mean, I'm not skydiving. I'm definitely not parasailing.
Parasailing? What if I was like, I'll do it if you do it?
I'm not parasailing, bro.
No? Isn't that the one where you on the hang glider, the parachute?
Yeah, on the back of the boat or jet ski. Yeah.
You want to do that?
I'm not parasailing, bro.
I don't know. We might have to take your other car too.
I'm not parasailing.
So we already took your one car. We don't have to take that car too?
Shit, you take them both. I'm not parasailing, goddamn me.
But typically when I'm out there peeping in the sky, we're not in that.
Yeah. Yeah. How you feel about ziplining?
I was ziplining.
Yeah. Ziplining is about as a line type shit I'm gonna do. Yeah. Like I've ziplining in Vegas at the Fremont.
Yeah. I probably would. I've done ziplining. Yeah. I would do that. I did the. Would you do? I mean, we did the sky coaster thing where you like kind of land.
Yeah, you did that one this past weekend.
Yeah, that's the first time ever.
What'd you think about it?
First and last.
Yeah.
First and last. I don't really play around with the sky. Me and the
what
sky.
What did you think the toughest part about it was? Because I remember my first time like it was yesterday. That was like some immature shit. Nah, B2K. Who's that? My first time. I remember my first time. Anyhow,
I think that IMX.
I don't know. Anyhow, I remember my first time.
Okay.
Like yesterday. So what was it like for you since yours was literally like yesterday? Yeah.
So
what you feel like the worst part of it was?
So the one that I went on, you gotta pretty much do your poison.
Yeah. That's how they all are. So on the sky coast, we ain't talking about bungee. It's the one where you go up and you swing. Yeah.
So because I kind of wasn't paying attention at first, I just thought like they just kind of swung type shit. And then, so one thing, first things first, don't ever make any agreements with children. They will not forget, and they will remind you, hey, remember you said you would do that. So now you are bound to do so. So yes, got stuck like that. Anyhow, one, I wasn't expecting to lay down. Two, they was talking about this little bitty bar. It's supposed to be like keep me from going splizzat. Okay, boom. And then so the of course the worst is you gotta pick your own poison. You gotta watch yourself go all the way up there in the first place. So I don't really fuck around with the heights.
Yeah, that was because I was like, and we're still
going up, right?
And I'm like, damn, we're still going up.
Yes, 100%.
I even look back, it's like, damn, we got a long way to go. And I'm already like, bro, we already the fuck up here. Like, how much higher can this shit? They weren't this high when I was on the ground. They weren't going this high. Y'all got this shit higher.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, that's how it was for me.
These are all the thoughts that I have going on too. Like y'all playing me. Y'all trying to get me. Okay, damn, we still going up. We still going up. But we're going up like this. So I guess it feels even worse because I can see. I can't even only way that I can't not see is by closing my eyes. I'm not going to do that. So boom, and then you get up to the top and they're like, so I'm just like sitting there like, all right, damn, when this shit gonna go? Now you gotta pull your own ripcord. You gotta send yourself down to the fucking abyss.
Absolutely, bro. And so that's what got me, right? So we go up there and I'm with my boy Corey, RIP, C. Shaw. We at Six Flags.
Okay.
And I'm up there. Nigga, I'm shaking, leg just trembling. And
on that little bitty ass bar?
Hey, bro. And I tell them,
the whole ride was shaking.
Look, bro, they say pull the cord. Ooh. I yelled at them. Pull me back down. I swear to God, bro. I said, pull me back down. Corey said, bro, they're not gonna do that. I'm yelling at him, bro. Pull me down.
You're already up there, bro. It's too late.
Nah, I was scared than a motherfucker, bro. And
nah, bro, you can't really be shaking on that little ass fucking bar, bro.
I was.
So everybody was.
But we was just trembling because I'm trembling.
Oh, he trembled. Yeah.
And then he's like, bro, just do it, bro. You know, he's sitting there, man. I love you. If y'all know Corey, anybody listening, y'all know Corey. Man, I love you, bro. You know, I love you, dog. Let's just do it, bro. Let's do it. Nigga, I pulled that cord, nigga. I thought I was dead. Because you the first 2 seconds, which feel like a minute, you going straight down, bro.
Yes.
Straight down.
And you feel the gravity. So it's like that brother's floating in the air, like floating in the air, your stomachs and your knees and your ankles, and you're kind of tilting. Like, wait a minute, this is not. They were swinging, bro. Why am I dive bombing? And you finally stabilize, and they'll be like, "My nigga, shat myself."
Bro, shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it was fun though. Once you got done, because once you do the go up, down,
yeah, everything else is cool.
Because you're swinging
now. Yeah,
it's just the initial
dive bomb.
Because it's like straight down.
Yeah, and then it'll twist on your ass too.
You kind of spin, but you ain't flipping.
But you're not flipping.
Because I'm not doing.
We talked about that.
Yeah, I'm not doing the
upside
bungee.
Downs.
I'm not doing
the bungee jumping.
Yeah.
Never.
I'm not bungeeing, bro.
Well, because you got to go straight down. What if
you jump, but you still gonna end up? You ain't gonna stay like this. You gonna bungee?
Nah,
you gonna
that's not how you bungee jump. They tie that shit to your feet.
You gonna flip?
Oh no.
You gonna win? You gonna cut? No, I ain't got time for that.
Straight up. Oh, no, I'm good.
And I'm not doing the slingshot.
The one where you sit down and they just
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
In my mind's eye, I was like, I would rather do that one because it's just they do it. Yeah, I don't want to pick my own poison. I think that's the problem that I don't want to be the one to be like, and then you fall down to your death. I don't want that. Just do that and hit me with the ramp.
Yeah, I'm not doing. Then I'm not. Anyhow, fuck it. But anyhow, back to what we talk about. What we do. I'm trying to get back to what shit black folks don't do. We ain't doing none of that shit.
But
we
also,
did.
I didn't see a lot of me in the line either.
Not at all.
I didn't see a lot of me in the line.
So what about, it's kind of switched to Halloween. Do we do haunted houses?
No, we don't play with spirits and ghosts. And
so you're not going to do a Ouija board?
No.
Black folks don't do a Ouija board?
No.
We ain't fucking with spirits?
No, we don't mess with the spirits. We only mess with the Holy Spirit.
Okay. So there's no way I could get you to play with a Ouija board?
Not in this lifetime.
No.
Not me. Not the Ouija board. Play with the Ouija board.
Okay, not me either, but I'm not fucking with a Ouija board.
Nah, I mean, I know you like hunting ghosts and doing all that.
I will do a ghost hunt.
But I don't know.
I'm sure there's a few people out there that's right there with me. That's going to do some ghost hunt.
You can have a Ouija board.
Both my sisters did a Ouija board. Go figure, right?
I know. Yeah. Math on that?
Math. Yeah, both my sisters did a damn Ouija board.
But that's crazy. I can't see myself doing that. No. We don't play with the spirits. Grandma said all that. We're not messing with that. And then like I almost believe, and maybe that's me on a personal level, but I believe they cap. I believe sometimes you can just finesse that. And just be like whoever the main person is, be like,
and moving it.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel that way too. Now my sister.
How can you prove that it's not that?
Look, my sister, she swears up and down. They all lifted their hands up. They were in this room. They say they all ran out that room. They never went back in that room. They don't know what happened to that board because they never went back to go get it. This is my sister. Now I don't know how much cocaine they snorted or, or anything like that.
Wild night.
Yeah, wild college night.
Wild night.
In East Texas.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know what they could have done or couldn't have done. But my other sister said the same type of shit happened. But
I can't. Maybe I just can't believe it be like that because I just can't. I would believe that there was like a little person that would just and just have you all rolling and going.
Could be like or you could sell like some magnetic Ouija
board. Okay, you put the magnets under the ones that you want, and then boom, and then you can make it say whatever it's gonna say, and then you just keep your hand. Even if you put it with your hands out, or you have the magnet, or it's like a magnetic ring. You take the ring and make it follow it. Got it.
Yeah.
Don't believe that.
Yeah, so that's some of the things that black folks don't do. Nah. If y'all got some, let us know that I know we definitely skipped over, but
definitely
a lot.
Yeah.
But do we split tabs?
Huh?
Do we pay the full tab? If it's 12 people, are we paying the tab or are we splitting the tab?
It depends. Sometimes it depends. Depends on a lot. There's a lot of determining factors.
Yeah. Speaking of determining factors, there's this. Let me switch the subject real quick.
Where we at? That's the first question. Where we at?
There is this. I got a question. All right. There was this post going around. This lady, this chick, asked a dude out to eat. He said, yeah. They go eat. And she was expecting him to pay. And he was like, shit, we either Dutching or you paying because you invited me. And she went to social media, tried to call him out. But it seems like everybody's kind of like on his side, where since she was inviting him, she should have paid. You feel that way?
It depends on the nature of the relationship.
Well, you look like a bobblehead over there, brother. You were shaking like a...
Because the way I'm reading this is a new type of relationship, or in a courtingship, right? So I'm reading it as that. Now, my girl asked me to go to dinner all the time. That don't mean that I expect.
Well, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I'm reading it as it's like brand new. That's why I say it depends. It's all dependent. But like, the way I'm reading it is like, I invited you out. Now it's your turn to show your interest too. Like, why can't y'all? You can't ask for 50-50, and then when it's time for 50-50,
who's asking for 50-50?
A lot of people are asking for 50-50. You want 50-50 in certain aspects of the relationship.
Well, we ain't gotten to no relationship. We just talking about eating. But even in that, so you saying just off the gate.
In the beginning,
off the gate is 50-50.
Off the gate, who invite who?
That's who paying. That's what you're telling me. Okay.
And also, but it depends on how it was proposed.
She said,
do you want to come with me? You want to go out to eat with me? Or you should take me out to eat some food?
No, let's not change the scenario. Are you trying to change?
That's the same. I asked you out to dinner.
No, it's not. The scenario is she asked him to go eat, and they went to go eat at the restaurant, and she expected him to pay.
Her expecting him to pay is crazy.
Yeah, expectations are a motherfucker.
Her expecting him to pay is crazy. Because you the inviter. The inviter at minimum should cover a portion. It also depends on where you at in that scenario. What if he's like still trying to get in, so maybe he pay. Or maybe that's the way he's established the courtship, where he's always been the person who puts the money up in these all the different scenarios. So yeah, her expectations will be for that, which that would make it make sense. But like, if you never established like that type of thing, you gotta at least assume that you're gonna pay at least your portion. At least come into that expectation. In my portion, you pay your portion. Woo. Then, I'll pay sometime. I'll pay. At least give me the fake, the reach. Give me the reach. I got it. Give me the opportunity to determine if I'm going to do that, but you can't expect it. Not expectations.
I get you. I don't know. I just feel like if it, I ain't never really just expecting no chick to pay for anything while I'm out though. That's just me though. Everybody different.
It just depends on that's why I say it depends on the situation, the circumstance.
I don't expect them ever to pay.
If you're either minimum.
Unless it's my birthday or something like that. It's only tricking if you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Sure is a deodorant.
Sure is a deodorant. Sure, raise motherfucking hand all the way up there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
expecting is the
expectation. But everybody,
expecting is the crazy part. I think like
our expectations in life are a motherfucker, bro.
Right.
Like, our expectations for people in general, bro. Doesn't matter what it is. We expect. I feel like we all have expectations, obviously.
Yeah.
And we always seem to get butthurt when those expectations aren't met.
Well, how can I meet your expectations if you're not clearly articulated to me? So like if I didn't know up front or if I knew beforehand, but like, man, what do you mean? We haven't established anything, so you can't, expect, because if the man asks the woman out, the woman's probably gonna expect that the man pay. Right?
You can't expect that. If you just said.
No, I'm just saying you can't that.
But you just said you can't expect that. That shouldn't be the expectation.
But that's most likely what the expectation is.
But it shouldn't be. That's what based off of what you're saying.
Not because my bottom line is whoever does the inviting should have an expectation be paying. But if we're not interested in each other in that manner, you should be at least thinking that potentially you'll have to pay at least your portion. Now, there's not an obligation for him to pay the full thing. So you shouldn't have that expectation unless there's a pattern that has already been established. But on the first beginning, you ain't established that yet? Nah, bro. So at least expect happy. If he wants to be the gentleman, take the rest. I got you. Don't trip. all right, cool. I get to make that. Let me make that determination. And now created that expectation, that pattern. Not off the rip. That's what you get.
Yeah, I guess so. That's what she get. Because, I mean, she wasn't butt hurt. Oh, buddy chilling.
All right, what'd you get?
She ate good, I bet.
Huh?
I bet she ate good, though.
Probably did, too. Probably did. Ate good lobster.
And then tomorrow she eating hamburger helper.
Nah, not the ramen noodles, though. But not that expectation is crazy, though. So, my personal opinion, make sure that you articulate what you're looking for. And you can't be mad for someone to not be able to live up to what your expectations are if we don't know what if you didn't articulate what those are.
Yeah.
Some people naturally do those things. And so like you may not necessarily have to articulate it up front.
Yeah.
But still want to make sure that backing.
Yeah. Well, I got a question for you, bro. Okay. I got another question for you. So I went to Reddit.
Okay.
So I went to Reddit and I asked it a couple questions. And I want you to tell me if this is real or cap. Real or cap. All right?
Okay.
The first one is called Flight Attendants Citizens Arrest Over a Snack Bar. A flight attendant was suspended after attempting a citizen's arrest on a colleague over a missing snack box. She blocked the cabin door with a service cart, preventing crew members from leaving the plane. This incident garnered widespread criticism online. Is that real or cap?
I would say that's cap. The reason why I would say that it's cap is the worldwide criticism, and I haven't heard of it.
Okay, cool. Well, that was real.
Oh, dang. I guess I'm never there.
All right.
Wait a minute. A snack bar?
A snack bar.
Like part of their
the snack bar
inventory?
Yeah. Try to steal it. Karen told on him. Nah, you ain't gonna know. I saw you take them Biscoffs.
Not the Biscoffs?
Hey. Them Biscoffs. Shit. Man, them Biscoffs though? They even got Biscoff ice cream. Did you know that? But moving on. This one's called Wedding Crashers Leave $11.54 as a gift. A couple crashed a wedding in Virginia and left a card signed Uncle David and Aunt Nancy with $11.54 inside. The bride's family found the gesture amusing and the story went viral. Is this real or cap?
Now that sounds like a true story. A good story, actually. But it sounds too good to be true because they laughed about it. I'm going to say that's a real story.
And that is real.
Because that's something that I can see happening.
That was real. All right, now here's another one. This one here is called Build-A-Bear Birthday Party Controversy.
Uh-oh.
At a Build-A-Bear party, guests were asked to hand over their bears they made to the birthday girl. This unexpected request led to confusion and upset among the children and their parents. So basically, you take Bella.
So we go to a Build-A-Bear party.
There you go.
And then what happens is I build a bear that I thought for me.
Hand the bitch over.
And then it's for you.
Hand it over.
You got me fucked up. I gotta be fake because you have me fucked up, all the way fucked up.
All the way fucked up.
Not because I'm bringing a gift. That's the gift. I'm building this bear for me. So no, you do not get my fucking Build-A-Bear too. You get the gift that I brought, and that's it.
Gotcha. And this one is real. It is real.
It's not the kids. You can't do the kids dirty.
Real.
This probably was crying, man, and everything.
Could you imagine, bro?
No, I can't.
But I know what kind of birthday party I'm having next time.
Yeah. A Build-A-Bear party.
Leave them all here.
Yeah.
Leave them here. All of them.
Unless you pay for them up front.
That don't go.
Nah.
Leave it here.
Oh, that's cute. Thank you.
What'd you say? All right, here we go.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Paul, thanks.
All right, here we go. This one's called Family Secretly Adds Meat to Vegetarian Meals. A woman shared on Reddit that her family had been secretly adding meat to her vegetarian meals during her teenage years. thinking it was humorous. The revelation caused a rift in the family.
That's kind of funny. It's kind of fucked up.
It's fucked up though. Either way, I mean, it's both. You got to have a dirty. Yeah, you got to have a dark sense of humor. Dark. Yeah.
We just go. Well, I mean, were you vegetarian? Oh, you can't be vegetarian. You still young. You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Eat a little meat, and you didn't even know that you was eating meat.
Is this real or cap?
Nah, that's cap because the vegetarians gonna know they're eating meat.
And that one is real also.
Yay! That's fucked up. That's funny, but fucked up. Just put the this is vegetarian lasagna.
Man.
This is how do you trick me? How do you trick nah. Oh no, it's Impossible Burger. This don't taste like Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
It's that new one. This is Hormel made them.
That's crazy. But all those were real. So stay tuned in next time. That's pretty cool. Real or cap,
except for they were all real.
They were all real.
Fucked up.
They was all fucked up.
Yeah, I'm still mad about the Build-A-Bear one.
Man, say
I'm still mad. That's crazy.
Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. Speaking of crazy. I saw another post. Okay. So made me kind of question. Got a question for you.
Riddle me this.
You don't really have to. Maybe you don't want to.
Nah, go ahead.
You don't have to answer. But I got a question. So, dude says, "Is this a red flag, or am I tripping?" She cheated on me, but she makes $500K. She's only cheated on me once though. She makes $500K, but she only cheated on me once. Am I tripping, or is it a red flag?
It could still be a red flag.
Yeah, I feel like it's a red flag and you tripping, bro. Get the fuck on. Because if you do it once.
You just did it once.
That you know of.
That you know of.
That you know of, bro.
You did it once. Or maybe the once, you think it's once, is she really mean one dude.
That's it, yeah. But, so let me ask this question, bro. What's like the craziest or wildest red flag that you've seen or that you heard?
What do you mean?
Like you maybe you talking to somebody or you hear a dude chopping it up, talking about, man, I met this girl, yada yada, and he tell you something like, nah, nigga, that's a red flag. Or she tell you something, you like, all right, well, I'm gonna catch you later. And you just never holler back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've had like chicks be asking for money and shit. And
up front, broke bitch.
Off top.
Need money, red flag.
Money, red flag.
Is that a red flag or a yellow flag?
It's a red.
That's a red flag.
It's a red.
She need money today, she's gonna need it tomorrow, and she's gonna need it next week.
I don't want to base my relationship off money. Off the top. Yeah. It's off top.
Yeah.
So now you expecting that and create that expectation. Yeah, nah, man. Okay. Not a feet guy. Seen black feet.
Mm-hmm. You not a feet guy?
Nah. I see black feet, like bottoms of the feet. Red flag.
What if a chick had what if they had a criminal record?
Depends on what it is for.
Okay.
Everybody got a pass.
What if they had like a juvie record? Would that
Everybody
matter?
got a pass.
I know, but what if it did?
It depends on what's it for.
Okay. Arson.
Flag. Flag. Flag.
Red flag. That's
red
a red
flag.
That's a red or yellow?
No, that's a red.
That's a red flag. That's that left eye.
Yeah, because that means like depending on how the level of anger that you get to her, you
always got to keep that shit in the back of your mind.
She'll burn my shit down.
She can burn my shit to the ground.
Red flag.
That's a red flag.
But like check fraud.
Whoa, check fraud ain't that bad? Okay.
It's not that bad because I'm not checking account.
Fraud ain't bad. Okay.
No, because you can get caught up in the system. So you know what I'm saying? Then you can be like, well, shit, if you got caught once, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And try to talk you into doing it again.
Okay.
I mean, you're willing to put your thing on the line. Your loyalty is kind of either you're dumb or your loyalty is really good. Because someone's telling you to do something stupid and you follow through with that.
What if she, so it's 2025. Let me ask this question. Is this a red flag, a yellow flag, or could it be maybe even a green flag, meaning, nah, we're good, or straight to jail? All right. Could it be, it's 2025.
2025.
And they want to be an influencer. Everywhere you go, they got the camera going.
Okay.
They got the camera going. Y'all going out to eat. They're going shopping. At the movie, every time y'all go somewhere, They want to be an influencer.
So for me personally, because I don't be out like that, that would be a red flag.
That's a red flag for you.
For me, because I don't be outside like that. So like, if we're gonna be out together, that means you're gonna have a camera, blah, 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 blah. And
what if you didn't have to be on camera?
You gonna be out there. And that means people are gonna be looking at you doing that.
Okay.
Which means if I'm
what about even if she did while y'all weren't together, but that's what she did.
Okay, and then are we still like this old?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a red flag.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's 2025.
Like you're just starting.
Yes.
Nah,
like,
red.
Right now, we 40 plus. We today.
Flag it.
That's a red flag all the way.
Flag on the plate.
Not a yellow, not a green. Not a yellow, you ain't having that.
Like if it's like I'm me at this age, I'm outside.
Yeah.
And the person I'm outside with it's like, so what do? I'm an influencer.
I'm an influencer.
How long you been doing that? I just started.
Or I've been doing it for like 6 months.
About 6 months?
I'm doing it 6 months.
I've been doing it 6 months, okay.
But they video everything.
And I probably
everything. Like maybe even while y'all talking.
But I probably have to check the thing on it.
So okay, what if she has like 100,000 followers?
It might matter.
Okay.
It might be okay.
Okay. So now we're talking, it could be yellow, green.
It could be yellow.
It could be yellow.
It could be yellow.
Okay.
If I have to be involved, it's red.
Okay. So as long as you don't have to be involved, and maybe
100%.
It's a stable.
And
it has to be a stable.
Yeah.
It can't be just something that she likes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I seen on the internet, the dude told me like, and he might have been lying, or he might have been telling the truth, but made over 100Ks in like a couple months off of 100-some thousand followers. People watching their shit. So if you're doing it like that, and you're Mr. Beast, if you're Mr. Beast making bread, like people like that, if you're making money to where it's like a stable situation to where you can pull some money out and put it to the side, let it make money for itself in case it does die out. And yeah.
What about this? Red flag, yellow flag, green flag. They don't have no ID.
Like no ID?
They don't have no ID.
Yellow.
That's a yellow flag?
Yellow.
Okay.
Because there could be reasons why you don't have the ID.
Okay.
You could have lost it. And then the process to get so I'm going through the process to get the real ID right now.
The new one. The star.
Yeah. Right? So the first thing they ask you for it is, do you have your birth certificate? Well, no. Of course I don't. Why would I have my birth certificate? I've been moving around. I've been moving around. So
got a kid now.
All the correct reasons, like it makes sense. Why I should have it, or I should know exactly where it should be located. Yeah, either I should have it,
but you know where it's located.
Yeah, I currently now have it. But like, so you don't know where your birth. A lot of people don't. You think it's where you think it is until you go look for it, and then it ain't where you think it is, unless you got it in like some type of safe or some type of like situation like that. But for the most part, most of us don't have safes where they're going to put their important documents, birth certificate, passports, and stuff like that. Some of us do. Some of us don't.
Some have safes, some have filing cabinets.
Some have whatever. Some people have that.
Fireproof thingamajiggers.
Some of us don't.
Yeah. Some have a drawer.
But the drawer, that's the thing. You have a drawer.
Yeah.
And then you go into that drawer because you needed it for sunshine.
You thought it was there.
And then you thought it was there.
Yeah.
It's not there.
It's got to be there. It's in the drawer.
No, it's not there. It's not in the drawer.
The last place I saw it was in the drawer.
Exactly.
So where'd you do with it?
I don't know.
Where'd you do with it? You can't tell me. It was in the drawer.
Okay. Well, I don't know where it's at now. I gotta tear the house around.
Yeah.
And then you still don't find it. So boom. That's cool. If you're from the state that you're currently in,
go right down there and get it.
You go right down there and get it. Slide down to the county, whatever, and pick it up. Cool. Yeah. Easy process. Well, what if you're from out of state?
Drive, Greyhound, train, everything but plane.
You gotta get out there somehow.
You gotta figure it out or get it mailed.
To you. Okay, cool. Get it mailed. All right. So you fill out the paperwork. Hope that you fill it out correctly. Send them whatever they ask for. You're thinking about 45 days, 20 business days, 10 days of process. Yeah. Get that in next year. So, call my mama. And can you slide down to the whoop. Oh yeah, it would be cool. But shout out moms too for going out there and getting it in first place. Because she didn't have to go right down to the county that we live in.
Yeah.
You had to go to LA to get the job. Went to LA, flew it back, mailed it to me. So now I got boom. So that's just to get your birth certificate. If you don't have your birth certificate, there's a process involved. So then from there, you got to go to the, what you call it, the DMV. Y'all call it DMV out here?
Yep.
You got to go to DMV. DMV, trash. I feel like they're trash on purpose. Like, no matter which one you go to, no matter what city, what county, what state, DMV is trash. Slow. Take their time. So the fucking thing, you either got to go early in the morning and sit there for a few hours. Hopefully you can get in there in time. Or try to make an appointment. Cool, we're going to make an appointment. We're making appointments for September right now. Sir, it's June. Yeah. And don't call nobody. Do it online.
Yeah, you can go up there though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can go up there.
Go up there early in the morning.
Early in the
and hope that you get in there.
And hope that you get in there.
But you could also ask somebody if they know anybody that work up there.
Pretty sure I do know somebody.
I'm guarantee you, if you say, hey man, you know somebody, I guarantee they could probably point you to say, you know what? They do. And they'll get you in there same day.
Interesting. We'll have to utilize.
That's what I would probably do. That's what I would probably do.
I'll call them 6 degrees of separation.
I would look into that. I would look into that.
Yeah. Okay. So as far as like not having an ID, that's a yellow. Because there's reasons for that. Lots of can lose it at the bar.
What about that you don't have a job?
Probably. And where I'm at right now in life, that's a red.
That's a red flag. All right.
No job? Yeah. How you getting? Well, what do you consider? No job, bro. How you making money?
Yeah.
How you paying your bills?
Yeah. I was gonna say like
no job, no addition.
Yeah. No job. Just got laid off.
Just got laid off?
Past 6 months.
6 months is crazy though.
You still living off the
6 months is crazy.
Still be banking off.
You're still banking off the unemployment though.
Not even unemployment, but your could be a severance, just ain't no,
It depends. Okay, like circumstantial.
Yeah,
Circumstance.
Just got laid off.
Depends. Circumstances.
Okay. No car. Red flag, yellow flag.
Orange
to jail.
Orange in the bit. Orange in the bit. Because same situation. All right, because usually, like what you just like, if you just recently had something happen, or if you live in a city where public transportation is prevalent, like if you're living in the out by the train, take the train downtown.
But you have to come get them.
Come get it. Or not, you take the train back and forth.
So if, all right, she ain't got no car, you expecting her to give you gas money?
Nah.
You ain't expecting it?
I can't expect gas money.
What if you ask her to come over?
I gotta go pick you up.
Are you going?
But you already know the situation.
Are you buying for the train?
Huh?
Or are you gonna pay for the train?
For that bus pass.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna pay for the bus pass?
You got the train pass. You already should have the train pass on your own natural thing because that's what you already typically have.
But you're asking me to come, just like the dinner situation.
No, but the
it's just like the dinner situation.
Nah, because you can get the monthly joint.
It's just like, so I don't need to use my monthly. You asking me to come?
Yeah, but you got the monthly.
It don't matter.
You know what? Here go the monthly bit.
You asking me?
Here go the monthly then.
I'm just
$38.99 here.
Same amount. Same amount as that meal.
The monthly. Here go the monthly then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That way, you know what? That way you don't even gotta ask me. Just boom.
You say you ain't got no car? Here you go. Bus pass for the week.
Bus pass for the week, for the month.
Man, for the month.
For the month.
I got you.
Big spender.
Real quick before we end, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, no. Did I say orange? Yeah. We can
straight to jail with no car. Yeah. Uber everywhere.
I mean, okay, wait. Actually, I forget we're in that day and age now. That's actually not that bad. Because you Uber, if you can pay for the Uber, but if you hit me with the, hey, come through, we gonna pay for my Uber, and it's either I pay for your Uber or I go pick you up. Yeah, you know what? Back to jail.
Because you don't tell her what time it could be. That Uber could be prime time. You talking $80.
Back to jail.
Back to jail.
I thought about it. Because I'm not. Because if I don't feel like picking you up, I'm not doing that. And I wish you would pay for the Uber. I'll come through. You pay for the Uber. I ain't got to pay for the Uber there and the Uber back.
Or take you back tomorrow.
I pay for the Uber there and the Uber back. Or I got to, exactly. Or I got to take
or
you back.
Or you got to take you back tomorrow.
Nah. Or I got to do that too. Like,
no car.
If I didn't want
straight to jail.
If I didn't want to pick you up, I don't want to drop you off either.
Unless you're in walking distance.
Unless you in walk.
We ain't chilling. That's what you're saying.
I mean, unless you
can't slide through literally. Slide the other way.
I'll slide.
Yeah, okay.
Can't do no.
Did you see? I think it was yesterday, bro. So, would you go to Italy?
I would.
Yeah. Did you see that volcano that erupted in Italy, bro?
Would you go to Hawaii?
I know Hawaii is. I know that Hawaii is a volcano, but when has that volcano erupted?
They just do.
They do. But did you see the volcano erupt in Italy?
I didn't see it.
With all these people running for their fucking life.
Yes.
That shit was crazy, bro.
That's a crazy way to go out.
So would you go to a volcano? Like, would you, if not, I'm not talking like Hawaii, but like, would you go, hey, there's this volcano. We're going to do a volcano tour. It hasn't erupted in 2,000 years or whatever they say. It's not even hot. It's not even hot. It's not hot. You know what I'm saying? They got the magnet. It's not even hot. We're doing a tour. KJ, let's go. Are you doing a volcano tour?
I will probably do that with all those parameters that you presented.
I'm not saying it can't get hot. But as of right now, it ain't hot.
But then by the time it good, you should be able to be gone by then. Yeah. I wouldn't hang around. Yeah. That's not a hang around situation.
Yeah. You leave everybody behind.
Yeah, nah,
I ain't got.
That's when you see the wheels.
There's this. Let's talk. Speaking of running, man, there's this trend going around, and I think y'all should do it. I'm gonna tell I think we're gonna do it. It's where you basically record each other running full speed, because it's like we probably never seen each other run full speed, and the trend is hilarious because you just hit the camera still, and you just see one of you guys just running, and it's so hilarious. So y'all should check it out and see, because I don't know if you've ever seen Lauren run full speed or if she's ever seen you holler full speed or not. So.
Oh yeah, Henny Fat.
Oh yeah. Or playing kickball.
I had to show her the lefter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but whenever you hear things and you see people scurry,
you better run too.
The first thing you do is scurry, and then you be like, "Hey, what happened?"
I ain't gotta be the fastest.
I just gotta be faster than.
I just gotta be faster than you. Sorry, but.
Like, start digging. I was like, oh shit, I left her. I had to go back and get her. Yeah, we digging, bro. We out of here. We don't play. You know what like Cedric said, you know what I'm saying? We run. We run.
We go.
We ask questions later.
Yeah.
We get to the safe zone and then ask the question.
What y'all running for?
What I was running for? I don't even know. They was running over there. Okay, well shit, let's go ask them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be the one thing that I don't want to be is the one.
Yep. I remember one time we were at the fair. I was younger, my 20s. There's a group of us. We said, man, fuck, let's just start running.
That's the easiest way to say something up.
We was them niggas. Let's just start running. See who can get the most people to take off running.
I believe it, actually. I believe you'll do something.
And we did.
I believe.
Yeah.
And then if you get like two or three, y'all partners all run together.
Yeah.
People will start running.
Then people start running.
Yeah. You want to do a loud clap.
Yeah. That
does sound like something though. You always doing crazy shit.
Bro. Yeah, we used to do some shit like that. It was fun, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't know about fun, because I'd be pissed off somebody did it now.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure them old heads was pissed off at me. And we laughing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I only got like 2-3 bursts of speed that you can get.
Yeah, I can only run this 4.940 once.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And
after that, it's about a 4.990.
It's got it's the recovery period right behind you.
That's what I'm saying. After that, it's done.
Because if I use all them, no sir.
Yeah, it's 4.940 good. After that, shit. It's after that I'm all the way down low. Yeah, that's full speed.
Next time we just.
Oh, yeah, if it catch me after 40, it was meant to catch me.
Yeah.
If it's catching me after that 40, it was meant to catch me.
My back.
Yeah, ankle, everything hurting on me. My pinky probably hurt. I ain't got time for that. But, yeah, man. Shit. Anything else you want to?
Nah, man. Did you see Did you see Final Destination yet?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
You seen that shit? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just I took my kids to see it.
Yeah.
You saw it?
Huh?
You saw
Not
it?
yet. I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, okay. I want to say real quick, what's his name? Let me see what this dude's name is. There was I'm not a huge hockey fan.
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't know the head coach's name.
Ooh.
Of the Stars.
Okay.
It's Pete DeBoer. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not, so don't hurt me too bad. But this is his third time in the conference finals. Lost it. But we're okay with it.
Okay.
Why do we not hold the same expectations as we would if Mike McCarthy went to the finals 3 times and lost each time? He's out of here, buddy.
The Super Bowl or the playoffs?
The final conference finals.
The conference finals?
Yeah, if he gets to the conference finals,
if
you get
Minnesota.
there and lose 3 times, you out of there, buddy.
Nah,
you out of there, buddy.
Well, I don't think so.
You out of there, buddy.
I don't think so.
100%.
Where were you before that?
You out of there, buddy.
No, it depends on where you were before that.
If I'm telling you this, if you are the head coach of the Cowboys, they not fucking with you. If you ain't winning them games.
But it's different things for different things.
But why though? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Because different
it shouldn't be. It should be all because the ultimate goal is the ultimate goal.
The ultimate goal, of course, is the ultimate goal. Yes, absolutely, completely understand.
And you've gotten blown out these last games. The last time when it's time to go and win, you got your ass mollywopped. You just can't win the big game.
Could be.
You can't win the big game.
Could be that.
That's
could
what
be
it
you
is.
can't win the big games.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. But shit, it just depends on the different. That's why I say different sports call for different things. Different people are in charge of different stuff. So like in football, yeah, you got a head coach, you got coordinators, or whatever. Okay, cool. Maybe the head coach stay, but some of them assistants get fired. Maybe the head coach stay, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We did.
No, we fire head coaches around here, so I don't know what. Y'all don't win, so it's hard to talk about who don't win over there. Y'all don't win.
Y'all don't win either, though. So that's what I'm saying.
How many y'all got total, though? That's what I'm saying. So we get rid of them. That's why we don't win. We get rid of them. Y'all don't win, you gotta go.
Yeah, I understand. Y'all get rid of them when they win too.
Yeah, y'all get in here.
Y'all get rid of them when they win too.
You know, so I don't know.
Y'all just get rid of them. Y'all don't even know what y'all.
I shouldn't have had that convo. I didn't mean those. My bad. I shouldn't have had that one with you
because we in the same boat.
I need to talk to somebody who's used to winning.
No, because I'm thinking like when Buffalo went to lost the 4 Super Bowls in a row, it's the same. It was the same coach. But I think on the field,
who was the coach?
Wasn't Mar Levy? You don't even know
who they lose to.
I think they lost to. I can't remember. Let me pull up my chat. Hey, do you remember when the Cow?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
When the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Yeah. How many times did they beat Buffalo?
Yeah. Blew them out.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But I'm saying like, it all depends. Each sport is different because in basketball you might get fired.
Ain't no might. Might is.
But it depends on. But also it depends on the team though, because where you supposed to be there? Sure, we done got rid of this nigga and got rid of that nigga, and we didn't get you nobody else, and you still got us there. Okay, cool. You made it the second time. Okay, well, we got rid of him too. Oh, damn, you got us there again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to get rid of him too. Like, what if you're doing it in spite of? So now you're going to fire me because I'm doing good with less? Yeah. So it's all dependent.
I hear you. It's all bullshit, you know.
But
you can't win the big games, your ass got to go.
But in Dallas,
ultimately, if you can't win, you got to go. That's how I look at it.
In Dallas, if you don't even get there, you can still stay.
You got to go.
Now, how long did Jason stay?
Too long.
Jason but he had the documents.
He had the Diddy tapes.
He had the Diddy
files. Yeah. And the time expired finally.
Finally, the NDA expired.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, okay, you gotta go.
Yeah. Yep. But shit, I'm looking forward to it. Football cut around the corner.
Football is around the corner. We're like 100 days away or something like that. Crazy. Yeah. Ready to watch your team implode. You know what I can't wait to watch though? For real? Thursday.
Oh yeah. I think I saw something, man. WWE doing something now. They something big happening with the wrestling. You don't know?
What you mean?
Man, I read something. I don't remember what it was. I have to touch back with it.
Yeah, you got to touch back with it. I mean,
you're the fan. I thought when I say that, I thought you would be like, "Oh yeah, they got this popping up," but I guess you can't remember. I mean, I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe I got my story wrong. I don't know. I gotta look it up.
I know there's an AEW event out here. All in AEW. All in.
I ain't talking about that. No, it's a W.
But like,
it's one of them W shit. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I can't speak on that. I don't know exactly what it is, but you know that. No, you got what the Halle or you got Shay?
I told you who winning.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. No one, no West Coast. It's a Western team to win because of Mavericks. And that's our side. Okay. I prefer somebody on the East side to win, but OKC gonna win. They gonna win. They gonna beat the shit out of them.
Shit?
Yeah.
Gentleman sweep?
Probably.
5-4-1. OKC in 5. Tornadoes in 5.
I'm trying to find this wrestling shit because I know I ain't tripping.
You might be.
WWE and Lucha Libre.
Lucha Libre. There's a AAA event.
Yeah, June 7th. In Inglewood. That's all. Shit. The worlds collide.
Yeah. That's in but WWE bought AAA. They bought a Lucha Libre. Like hello.
Yeah, so this is the first time.
So this is probably and that should be like, I believe that's so there's this guy, his name is El Grande Americano, but he's really another guy, like a regular dude, but he's wearing a mask to pretend like he's a Lucha Libre. And he's supposed to be fighting a wrestling actual Lucha Libre person. So it's actually kind of funny how they cross-brand. Logan Paul's a fucking WWE wrestler.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw him and Cena.
John Cena gonna be on the team at Money in the Bank,
going against
Cody
Rhodes and
Rock's Jey Uso.
Yeah. I saw a clip of it. I was like, okay,
yeah,
that little clip almost had me like, I might tune in for that one.
Yeah. John Cena's a bad guy right now.
Yeah, I can fuck with that. So he still do his.
Yeah, he still do all his shit, but he's a bad guy now.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, it's funny as hell. We've been calling for him to be a bad guy for a long time. Yeah, now he's finally a bad guy.
That's what's up, bro. Well, hey, y'all tune in next week. We got a good episode. We got a special guest coming into the studio with us to sit down with us. You got anything else you want to add, bro? We done.
Nah, man. Can't see me, bro.
Can't see. Hey, well, this is Right Now Podcast. I am JC, sitting with my man KJ.
Yeah.
Again, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and share. And what else they need to do?
Tell your best friend.
Tell your best friend. We out.